Alright, so next what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen those deeper intrinsic muscles of the foot, mostly along the bottom of the foot, to help create that arch. A lot of people have flat feet, or they're more prone to create those flatter feet when they're running, when they're exercising. So what we want to do is we want to strengthen those muscles to help keep that arch in through the foot, as well as we'll be strengthening and stabilizing those ankles, so that way it'll decrease the chances of rolling your ankles, sprains, strains, things like that. So the first exercise we're going to do is called short foot drills. With these short foot drills, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on 3 points in through the foot. Those points, if you could lift your foot up, is going to be the heel in through here, the head of the first metatarsal where that big toe is, and the head of the pinky, the head of that fifth metatarsal where that pinky toe is. So we want these 2 points and this point in through here. Those are going to be the 3 main areas of focus, and that's where we want to be bearing all of our weight. So if you need to, if you already have poor balance, this should help out with that. Grab a stick or something to hang on to just so you don't fall over. We're going to lean back on our heels. So we're putting all of our pressure, all of our weight in through the heels. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to come forward so that we're putting all of our weight in through the heels, as well as the head of the big toe in through there. And then from there, we're going to drop on the outside. And now we're distributing the weight between the heel, the head of the big toe, and the head of the pinky toe. I don't want weight in between, in through that middle. We're going to try minimizing that as much as possible. We want mostly in through here, here, and here. Once we get those 3 points on the ground, what we're going to try doing is approximating those 3 points. So we're going to try minimizing that toe scrunch, and we just want to create that arch right in through there. Try to keep this one down just a little bit more. Go ahead. There you go, good. What that's doing is just working the muscles in through here, help creating that arch, so that way the foot isn't going to collapse in. When that foot collapses in, that knee comes in, the hip comes in, that could create some problems in through the ankle, knee, hip, low back. When we have that nice arch, everything's going to be a lot more optimal. It'll reduce the chances of injury. Good, so all we're doing is we're just bringing those 3 points together, and we're just going to do this anytime he has a minute. He's just going to do this throughout the day. We're always doing these either barefoot or in socks. We're never doing these with shoes on. Good. Alright, so the next exercise that we're going to do is going to be more for strengthening and stabilizing the ankle muscles. So what we're going to do, these are called long foot drills. It's going to be 5 different series of walks. Every time we walk forward, we're going to walk forward about 15-20 feet. Every time you're coming backwards, you're going to be on your toes walking back. Every time you're going forward, it's a different style of walking. So that first style that we're going to do, again, you're going barefoot. You can do this with socks on, but no shoes. If you need a pole or a cane to help with your balance, go ahead and do so. We're going to walk on our heels, and we're just going to walk forward on our heels for about 15 feet. Good. From there, we're going to come up on our toes, and we're going to walk backwards on our toes. Good. For this video, we abbreviated the distance, but in real life, if you were doing this, we'd do about 15 to 20 feet. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to go toes in. Good, and we're going to walk forward, again, 15-20 feet with those toes in. If any of these are painful or causing discomfort, stop and skip them. So now we're going to come on our toes and back. Good. We just did toes in, now we want to do the opposite. So we're going to do toes outward. And we're going to go ahead and walk. Good, and we're coming all the way down, good. And now on your toes, we're going to come backwards. Last 2. So next one we're going to do is we're going to walk on the outside of our feet. Perfect, just like that. And we're going to go ahead and walk forward. If you need to, feel free to bend the knees. And now on your toes and walking backwards. Good, and the very last one we're going to do is going to be walking on the insides. We want to do the opposite motion. So we're going to be walking on the insides of your feet. Again, feel free to bend the knees. And now on your toes, and we'll walk backwards. Good, those are the long foot drills. Again, it's going to be walking on your heels going forward, walking toes in, toes out, inside the feet, outside the feet. Every time you're walking forward, it's a different way, 15 to 20 feet, and then we're going to walk on our toes, coming backwards. Good. All right, one more exercise to help strengthen those intrinsic muscles of the foot is going to be marble pickups. So with this, what you're going to do, again, bare feet. This one we cannot do in socks. We need to do bare feet. You're just going to grab using one toe at a time. We're going to come down, we're going to pick up the marbles. From there, we're just going to drop it into the bucket next to us. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. It's important to do one marble at a time. This is going to help out with that grip. Strengthening those intrinsic muscles in through the foot, and through the bottom of that foot. Good. Another way that we can do this too, instead of using marbles, is we can use a pen. So if you're at work, you have that desk job, If you want this one, you can possibly do in socks. Again, it might be a little easier barefoot, but if you don't want to go barefoot, that's okay. We're just going to use the pen. All we're going to do, pick it up, and then we'll put it back down. You can either do that, or we can just go up and straight back down. There we go. Just like that. Those are going to be 2 more exercises. The last exercise, what we're going to do is it's going to be towel scrunches. It's similar to that pencil pickup, where all you're doing is you're using those intrinsic muscles within the foot just to help grab onto that towel and then relax. Grab on and relax. Good. So ideally, we'll do this 3 sets of 10. All he's doing is just grabbing onto the towel and then relaxing. Once this gets too easy, we're going to go ahead and scrunch up that towel, and then from there, we're going to come up onto our toes, lifting up the heels and back down. We're just doing a calf raise with that towel scrunch. Good. And that'll be it. Exercises for the intrinsic muscles of the foot, helping strengthening those, as well as helping to create or maintain an arch in through the foot. And then we also went over long foot drills to help strengthen and stabilize the ankle, just to reduce chances of ankle sprains and strains in the future.